distinguished guests and members of the press. Welcome to the first Asia Pacific Padel Tournament here in Malaysia, proudly hosted by the Joy Division Padel Club. Padel is a relatively new sport in Malaysia, and at Joy Division Padel, we exist to actively grow the sport. That is why we're extremely proud to be the venue for the first ever Asia Pacific Padel Tournament here in Malaysia. Just a little bit about the APPT, this also known as the Asia Pacific Padel Tournament, is not only a premier sporting event, but it's a vital part of growing the sport of padel throughout the region, with tournaments throughout the year in many different countries throughout Asia Pacific. As a leading padel tour in the APAC, APPT is doing remarkable work to expand the sport's reach and inspire new generations of players both here and across the region. This tournament has gathered an incredible array of padel enthusiasts and top-tier players, and it's a thrilling opportunity for Malaysia to shine as a host for this sport. We are truly honored to welcome athletes and fans alike to celebrate the spirit of competition, teamwork, and global unity. We would like to extend our deepest gratitude to MPPJ for their support in making this event possible. Our thanks go especially to Deputy Mayor Encik Aznan, MPPJ Pengarah Kemasyarakatan, Yang Berhormat Tuan Rajiv Anak Lelaki Rich Yakaran, the team from Tourism Selangor, and other key officials. We thank you so much for your support for this landmark event. A special acknowledgement and thanks goes to our incredible partners who have been instrumental in bringing this vision to life. Our main title partner, Volvo Cars Malaysia, along with Celcom Digi as our connectivity partner, as well as other valued partners such as Head, Wilson, have shown immense support. Additional thanks go to our event sponsors, Directors Think Tank, the Ice Bath Company, ZAS, Royal Padel, Padel Cuddle, and Access Physiotherapy, as well as event partners Tourism Selangor and Gazelle Activation. Your contributions have been really amazing. We are also grateful to the Police of Petaling Jaya District for their support ensuring a safe and smooth event, and to Hilton Petaling Jaya, our official hotel partner, for providing outstanding hospitality. So I've been talking an awful lot, but without further ado, on our panel, I'd like to introduce Carlos Carrillo, who's the CEO of APPT, as well as Delia Arnold, who's an ex-global, globally ranked squash player, who's now a full-time padel, and also the team captain for the padel team that went to Bali for APPC, and also Patricia Yao, head of marketing and PR for Volvo Cars Malaysia, and Mei Ling Chan, marketing leader and brand strategy of Celcom Digi. So without further ado, I'll just pass it to Carlos to moderate and take us through this.
Okay, thank you very much, Maurice, for that. And actually, I can wait to start talking a bit with all the members that we have here. And thank you very much for all of you coming and the ones that you are online, because I think we have super interesting people sat down here, and we are going to try to get some interesting information from them. So first of all, I have to say, like, as perfectly Maurice was saying, it's the first time we are here in Malaysia, and we are super happy because actually it was the tournament from all the ones that we've performed already in 12 different countries, the one that closed faster, meaning like the demand and the interest, it was super high, and that's super welcome. Basically, in terms of numbers, we have 211 different or unique players and 120 teams that they come from different 37 countries, which is an outstanding number. And we are super proud to be here because we don't think it's going to be the last time, and we are really looking forward to see how this evolves in the following years. And as he was saying, the goal is promote padel, and I think with events like that we do it, but there are other different ways to promote padel, and that's what I want to discuss a bit right now. So first of all, I will start introducing and talking with Maurice, because he's representing Joy, which is the host of our tournament. Crazy and super good club with the branding, with the facilities, and with the people around it. So I would like to ask some questions of why are they involved in that, and basically first thing is why you're caring about events and trying to bring international people and creating this event. What's the reason behind?
I think the Joy Division team, we all love paddle. We all play it almost daily. And we realize that it's a great sport, but it's also very much about community, right? And Joy Division paddle is about community and also about being able to help be competitive within the sport. So we've kind of got two-pronged ideals about the sport. We want to grow it so that it's accessible for everyone, not just people who have like a lot of time, a lot of money. We want to make it accessible for younger people, grassroots communities. And also, we want to be able to try to elevate the game here by introducing our best local players with the best competitive players around the region, so that we are all collectively, we get to enjoy the game, but also raise the game.
Beautiful. Thank you very much for that. And this aligns with what we've been talking quite often, which is about the long term. So we are not thinking about how many people they play today. The idea is how we can help spreading paddle in the future. And can you tell us some strategies that you were saying when you were talking about making this from the grassroots that you were looking at?
So Joy Division is we're a very new club. I mean, we're literally about a month old. But we have some big ambitions. But I think really it's about growing community, not just here in the Klang Valley. Part of our plans is to actually see how we can spread it across Malaysia, grow the sport, especially competitively. One of the things that we did in September was we also sponsored a group of the best Malaysian paddle players to go down to Bali to essentially represent Malaysia as part of the APPC tournament, which is a team-based event from different nationalities. I believe there were 6-7 countries, right? So we believe in, it's social, but it's also competitive, and it's also about really helping people understand the game and also get better at it and enjoy it.
Okay, beautiful. Thanks for that. And actually, he explained perfectly that there's another way that we are trying to promote, which is basically from the national competition players, that I will ask some questions later to Dahlia. So basically, thanks for that. Thanks for taking care of this. I have to mention also that, as you know, we've been going through a lot of countries, and I think it's the best organization ever we've seen from the dedication. And this is something to highlight because it's really appreciated, and all our team, they are amazed of how all the details are taken care. And okay, so thank you very much for that. And now we're gonna go to the sport part, meaning the ones inside the court. So can you tell us, because like the story for me, I like it, because of course we cannot expect here in Asia players that they've been playing 15 years, because it was not known before. So the ones that they are jumping into the paddle, they have a past, and your past is basically in squash, and you were not too bad, no, in squash. So tell us a bit, how is the change? What were you doing before, and what's the reason that now you changed the racket and the court?
Okay, I used to play squash for like many years, like maybe 15 to 20 years. And then I made my highest world ranking was number 12 in the world. Yeah. And so I retired from squash 6 years ago, and I started my family, and now I'm into paddle. So it's a total new sport for me. I'm trying my new career in paddle, see how far I can go.
Beautiful. So we hope it's gonna go far, and maybe in this event is a good first step to make it also internationally this way. And then my second question is related of your personal opinion of how the culture here in Malaysia can fit the paddle culture? So culturally, how it makes sense? Yeah, yeah. So meaning it's people prepared. People you think they will like it because we are super initial moment. So the idea is you think more people they will do it like you, or it's kind of difficult for them to pick up, or what's your opinion related with this? Yeah, embracing the sport here in Malaysia from all the population.
I think paddle now is still very new in Malaysia. I think a lot of people are still trying it out. But there's a bunch of us who really train and want to compete in international scene. There's also the social part of it. People just play for fun and enjoying the game. So I think there's a lot of room to grow in paddle.
If I can just jump in there.
Sure.
Malaysians love racket sports. Like we love every Malaysian plays badminton like in their backyard, and you know, tennis hasn't really been much of a thing in Malaysia. Squash and badminton is more, but paddle is a very nice, easy way to enter the sport for Malaysians, and I think we have a huge potential to grow.
Beautiful, and I see it, and I completely see it from the like the atmosphere that is created here, and that we will live from tomorrow on. So yeah, really looking forward to experience it. And now we go to the left side of the table. That I can wait for it because we have most of the importance. Yeah, we will start with you. That it's which brands they are seeing that they can be related with the sport and that they can really associate them to what we are doing. And I have to start with, for me, is the craziest thing regarding with a sport that I've seen, which is a brand betting from all the directions they can do, from the sponsorship, from the clients introducing them to the sports, and all this. So here we have Patricia Joe, and she's representing Volvo. And I would like to ask, how is your vision, or why you are related with Padel, and how you align your company values with it?
So I think for Volvo we have three guiding principles. One of it is actually personal, and when we mean personal, it means that we really care for our people, for our environment. But I think most importantly is community. So I think that was where Maurice was talking about the paddle community. So in last year we did a customer exclusive event, which is a mini paddle tournament. We invited about 150 of Volvo owners, and they had an amazing time. And then we thought this year, you know what, let's do something bigger. So then we launched Volvo Paddle Open, where we saw over 500 registered players. But our main objective was to build the sport together with the brand. We wanted people to understand where Volvo comes from, in that sense, that we really want to focus on the people, want to focus on the community. And we thought, why not, what better way than through paddle. It's a sport that is very diverse in its players, in the way the game is played. It's very modern, which is really aligned with our visions for electric vision that we have for the next few years to come. Yep.
Okay, I completely agree from what I know, because it's true that we've been collaborating with Volvo also in Jakarta. We did it, so we kind of know each other and know the vision that we have, and I think completely aligns with what Padel is, which is something that is innovating or changing a bit how racket sports are played, and I think in this we are aligned. And we have to thank you for all the different movements or ideas that you are bringing into the sport, because this is reaching more and more people. That is something that we are looking for, and it's making people to have fun, which is another thing. So yeah, thank you very much, and yeah, we are happy to keep our collaboration in the future. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And then we go, last but not least, with our connectivity partner. This is an important thing here. The media team knows that it's key. And here we have Chan Mei Lin, and I would like to ask you about first how you relate your industry or what you do with paddle with the sport, and then I will ask more about the vision and the future. But how you relate what you do and why you are participating in this, because we are super happy, but we would like to know your reasons behind.
Yeah, so at Celcom DG, obviously, we connect at least two-thirds of Malaysians today in terms of internet connectivity. We are, I think we'll do a sales pitch, the number one widest and fastest network in the country. So why we do this as a brand? We believe in really nurturing youth sports. I think when it comes to the country, maybe paddle or other sports that we do. So we have this premise, this platform. It's a branded platform called Generasi 5G, which translates to fifth generation, which is the technology. And what we do with this platform, we work with varied communities, sporting events, sports people, to ensure that we actually build the nation's youth. So paddle is one of the many things we are very interested in, and we in ensuring that the brand actually is built for our future generation. We want to ensure that we help the community, we help the industry, and also give accessibility at the side of it, and to ensure that we help the nation grow to where it needs to. So I think in being that brand that we are, in being the largest connectivity partner, I think that's our vision and how we want to help the Malaysians.
Okay, beautiful. It totally makes sense to me that you reach that many people here in Malaysia, and do you practice it, or have you been participating you with your team in any training or something like that? Because this helps a lot to understand better from inside. This is a tricky question, but if not, I will welcome you to do it from next week.
I will try. So we do have, so there are many things that's happening in Malaysia, like what Maurice rightly said. We are a country that plays a lot of racket sports. When our badminton boys are playing globally, the whole country sees us and just watches TV. So I think within me, I've taken up the other racket sports. I'm not a pro at it, but yes, if put it a challenge, I will try. But I have my team members here that will be part of this challenge also. Yeah, and yes, we are training. We will train, not competitively, just for fun. Yeah, for now, but definitely we are very competitive in that sense.
Okay, beautiful. You see myself here, and I should be competitive as well, but I'm not. So I cannot say something else. Okay, thank you very much for that. It was super good to talk with you and know from both of you what you have behind. And actually, I want to highlight that in the world, so I'm not talking about Asia now. Padel has been the fastest growing sport. So we are trying to here make this also possible and a reality, and I think we are going in the right way with all the people that we have here. And I would like to comment, but it's not in the table, but they are somewhere over there, that another important point that we should highlight, it's what we create with this type of events, where a lot of people they come from different countries, as I was saying before, 37 different countries this time, that is relating with tourism Selangor, that they are here present. That it's another important thing that we can relate, that more from the government, I would say, or from these organizations, that they target how other countries or abroad perceive the local country. I think we from APPT will help this, and I think they are doing an amazing job with this, and we can collaborate together in the near future with these directions. And yeah, basically, I think I'm happy with everything that we discussed. I don't know if someone else wants to add something that was missing, and if it's not the case and no one here wants to ask something particularly, then we will be more than happy. We can close it and yeah, start the balls running as soon as possible from tomorrow 7 a.m. because we are too many that we are going to be playing. All good? Perfect. So thank you very much. Have a good day.